So what does life look like in Georgia when you're not working?
It's kids. I've been trying to chill recently and just readjusting. I find the adjusting from working back to home life and family life is difficult for me.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is for everybody. Some people are a little bit easier with transitions, but it's always hard.
Yeah.
It's like a bumpy landing when I get home.
Mm.
'Cause I'm working all day. I wake up 5 a.m., hair and makeup, work. Like rarely do you have an opportunity to even go and get yourself food. So somebody else always bringing you food to coming home and being the line cook and cleaning up after everybody. And so it's just like such different worlds.
Yeah. Did your family come with you to Vancouver?
Not this last time because they were in school.
Wow.
So that was really hard. So I've been trying to like come back and forth, but this time I was working so much that I didn't have long weekends to allow for that for the last 2 months.
Wow.
And it was awful, and we decided we're never doing that again. So we'll make it work next time in a different capacity so that that's not what happens. But but it is overwhelming for me. Like if they're there or if they're not there, it's either they're there and I'm overwhelmed because I can't actually give them the attention that they need because I'm learning lines or I'm at work.
Yeah.
Or I'm just like exhausted from the end of the day that even doing like bath time, bedtime is like so hard. When I just want to do my own bath time, bedtime.
Well, or if you're even home for it, a lot of times we're getting home at 11 p.m. at night and turning around and heading back at 5:30. You're not going to see your kids at all. So that's a tough thing to sort of, I understand that, like of that guilt of I want to give more time, but I also know that I can't and I don't have the time because it takes me a long time to memorize and I have to do that. And I've got to, it's a tough balancing act.
It is. And a lot of people ask like, how do you do it? And I'm like, you don't, because something suffers. Like it either, my family time suffers or I suffer or my work suffers. Because I spent time with my kids instead of learning my lines.
Yeah.
And then the next day it becomes that much harder. Although I will say that I've gotten very good at like going to work and learning lines on the day because the first season I was so exhausted from work that I didn't have the capacity to really learn the lines the night before.
Yeah.
So I would just like sort of look at it. And then if I had any big chunks, like try to focus on that. But the rest of it, I would just go in and be like, well,
the best is
learning it during rehearsal.
Yeah.